Welcome to the Small Business Coffee Break, the video series where we take a few minutes to work on your business, not just in it. Today we're talking with Wayne Eldridge of the Outliers Institute about, does college really teach you everything you need to know to run a business? Wayne is the founder and president of the Outliers Institute, a nonprofit dedicated to helping small business owners and entrepreneurs with getting the practical tools and knowledge they need to meet their goals. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get into it. Does college teach you everything you need to know to open and run a business?
Absolutely not. I went to college for business. I started. My original passion in life was to be a priest. Actually started at FIU to do engineering. And then I realized that really one of my all-time goals was to become a business owner and an entrepreneur. So I switched to business management. And look, my experience in college was great. But the reality is that I use less than 5% of my degree every day. And so the answer is no, it does not teach you what you need to be an entrepreneur. And so obviously, that's one of the reasons why I started my nonprofit, which we're not going to talk about, but it's because the system in business is very broken. That whole world of I'm going to go to school and become a business person it's a complete fallacy. It's not. You go to school, you get out, and you're just as lost as when you started. You may have some direction. You may end up being a great employee, but colleges don't teach you how to be entrepreneurs, right?
Well, I think that may be part of where I think the confusion sometimes lies, right? So school, academia is good for certain fundamentals, right? They can teach you processes, they can teach you maybe even up to a certain point abilities or processes of way of thinking, that kind of a thing. But there's just so much practical knowledge that seems to be lost between the book learning and the day-to-day, grind, the day-to-day hustle of running a business, because there's a difference between knowing how to do addition and subtraction than it is to be how to create a budget that's going to work on a long-term basis for your business, restaurant, contractor, whatever it is, those kinds of things. And even though they may teach you some of those fundamentals, I think that one of the letdowns I've seen people have when it comes to that, just like you said, you would say 5%, right? So, and I'm willing to bet those 5% of those strong fundamentals. But the ability to plan, network, the ability to think beyond that original idea is kind of a missing process. Let's keep the conversation going. If you have any questions for Wayne, ask him in the comments, or I put his contact information in the description. If you have any questions you'd like me to ask Wayne or any other professional in their field, my contact information is also in the description, and I'm always open to direct messages. See you next week for another cup of coffee and more questions answered.